Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of AI ML project. So in the last video we have converted our data set into CSV files, and then we are in the process of uploading the data set to Amazon S3. For that we have imported the necessary libraries, as well as associated our S3 bucket to our SageMaker session where this data set is residing. So this part we have done it, and now we are going to upload our training and validation data set to Amazon S3. So for that we have to first create an Boto S3 resource object which allow us to interact with the Amazon S3. Okay, so for that I will create a Boto 3, then session. Yes, that is correct. Okay, remember we last time we did a mistake of using a small s, so it is capital S we have to utilize. Okay, and then we are creating a resource of S3. Yes, we have to create a resource, and then we are going to put S3 into it. Okay, so using this, I'm creating a Boto3 S3 Boto3 S3 resource object, which basically allow us to interact with this particular resource, that is Amazon S3. Now I have to specify the bucket which I already captured in the bucket variable using in this statement file, where it is, yeah, here. So I have already used associate my S3 bucket using that. So I have to now specify that particular S3 bucket here. So what will I have to do? That I have to use uh, attach it and then put the bucket variable. Okay, and then I have to specify the object within this S3 where the my file will be going to be uploaded. So first I will do it for the our training data set, then similarly I will do it for the validation data set. Okay, so for that I will create an object. Okay, then the reason why I uploaded the source library, because I have to pick up uh, this particular path from it. Okay, and then what I will do, I will create a new folder, so it will be very easier for me. So for that I will create an wait, I mistakenly executed it. That side given because we haven't fulfilled it. So what I will do, I will create a new a new variable which stores my folder name where I put all these. So it will be very organized and practical. So what can I can use it as a prefix, and what should I put it? I can put any name, we are doing of demo SageMaker. Then what is the XGBoost, and what is our the data set is of adult, and it is predicting the income of that. Okay. So what I will do, I will utilize this here. That's why I put it in a variable, so I can specify that particular object where I will upload my uh, training data set basically. So this os.path.join, it basically concatenate this prefix and the file path which I'm going to provide it. So I will create a subfolder of data, and then I will put train.csv, which is my this file train.csv. Okay, which we have converted our data set to CSV format, because this is the right format to utilize by the algorithm which you are going to use, that is XGBoost, and I already explained that in detail in the previous video. Okay, so after that I'm going to and this I'm going to attach another method, which is upload file, which basically uploads the local file which we have in this SageMaker notebook instance to the specified S3 object. Okay, so for that I will do dot upload underscore underscore file, and then I will specify my file name here, train.csv. Okay, so we have done all the things. We have first created the Boto3 S3 resource object to interact with our S3. Then we specify the S3 bucket using this bucket variable, and then we specify this object where we within the S3, because S3 is basically an object storage. So we are specifying that, and we are using this OS path.join, basically concatenating our prefix and the path file, and then we are uploading the local file which we have in the SageMaker train.csv to that particular S3 object which we have specified. Okay, so let's execute it. Press Shift Enter. So is it got executed? Let us check in the S3. So I will go to S3 and go to this bucket and open in a new tab. You can see a new uh, bucket is already been created, and there is a folder which we created here, this demo SageMaker XGBoost proper organization, and then there will be a subfolder data in which we have train.csv, which is uploaded right now. And similarly I will going to do it for the validation data set as well. So I just have to change here my file names only. So here the file name for validation is val.csv. So basically when I specify data slash train .csv or val.csv, here I'm specifying that that particular object within that CSV where my file is actually going to upload, and the later section of dot upload file is actually when I am uploading that file within that object. Okay, so let me execute it using Shift Enter, and let's come to our S3 and let's refresh it. So you can see now it is also updated here, val.csv. Okay, so now we have our both of our data set into the S3, and even if you want to check it from this notebook instance, then how you can check it? So you can utilize the AWS CLI which is already there. So you can use the so AWS CLI, AWS S3, and we are going to list all the bucket, because not all the bucket, because we have already stored into the bucket variable, so we can utilize it. And then what is the next variable? That is the prefix. Okay, because that is the new folder we created, and inside we have another folder of data. So this okay, but there are multiple objects there, so I will use the recursive. flag as well, and just press enter. So you can see both objects are listed here. So that means my object are successfully uploaded there. So that is done from our end. So next step after that is come regarding like preparing our model for training purposes, and like basically now the you can say like a pre-training process we have to start. So first we have to import Amazon SageMaker Python SDK, which basically provide framework for the estimators and generic estimator to train our model. And while we are orchestrating this machine learning lifecycle, accessing this SageMaker feature for the training and AWS infrastructure, such as we are going to utilize ECR, Amazon Elastic Container Registry, and then EC2 we have to create for the training purposes on which we are going to train our model, that is EC2 basically Elastic Compute Cloud, basically virtual servers of Amazon AWS. And also we are going to utilize Amazon S3. So for that we have to import the SageMaker SDK for Python. So we have already done that here. So like maybe if you are not doing like if you are doing in the same session, then it will not be required. But if you are doing in then you can import it again. Or but you will be requiring the necessary debugger functionalities and classes in the session. So for that we have to import the SageMaker necessary. So I'm going to import it from SageMaker.debugger, yes, which we're going to require it. And then we are going to import because first we have to um, create an S3 path for our the output location, and then we have to create the estimator, and we have to provide all those paths before we actually start the model or fitting process. So for that we have to import the all the libraries which may be required at the later purposes. Or we okay, but better will be like when it is required then only we will import, so it will be like good for us. Like you will understand like from where it is using that. Okay, so what we are going to do, we will currently first set up all the necessary information and parameters. So one thing which will be required when we are doing it, that the region and the role. So let us store it in a particular variable so we can utilize it later whenever it is required. Okay. So what we will do, we will store it in a variable. So region is equal to, and then we can utilize this SageMaker library, which we have already imported here. And then we are going to put a session, and then we are going to, for region name, yes, this one, Boto region name. Okay, so I press shift enter, and if I put region, shift enter, so yeah, I'm getting my AP South. So this part is done. And next basically it specifies the current AWS region where our SageMaker notebook instance is running, and we are going to utilize it during model training process. So that's why I'm currently storing all these parameters and variables basically. Next thing which is required, the IAM role, which is used by this notebook instance. So for that, I will store it in a role variable, and same SageMaker dot get, yes, get this execution role, and let's press enter, and then we are going to, okay, so now we have the role as well. Okay, and basically this notebook can run multiple languages and multiple commands. So like just to let you know, like if you can utilize the print command also here. So if like I want to print this, then maybe I can utilize this as AWS region. um, Basically I can display this information here. Okay, So what is the variable name? Region is this. So format, and then under it I will put the my variable. Then you can see by this way you can display this thing. And similarly, if you want to display the role, same you have to, like, basically this is an ARN, so we can do role ARN and then just change the variable, so it is fine. Or you can just use this or display, anything will work. Just wanted to just make sure that you are familiar with the print function here as well. Okay, then we are going to create the S3 path for our output location where our XGBoost model will be stored. So for that, first, we are going to store that S3 path for output location into a variable. So let me name it as S3 underscore output location, and then uh, let me put out the whole format which we are going to in which we are going to store this. So first we because this is going to be an S3 path, so we have to put it as S3. So this indicates that this is an S3 path, and then like uh, we have to specify the placeholders by using simple brackets, as there is an prefix and all those placeholders which we utilize to insert the values into that particular string. So I'm going to put these placeholders. Okay, and then after that we are going to again use the format, and here I'm going to put all the bucket which I already stored the name of my S3 where my model is going to be stored. So I have to put it, so that bucket, then prefix I have to put because that is like my folder name I have put. And then what can I do? I can specify the name of the directory or the object where that specified prefix within that specified prefix where my XGBoost model will be saved. Okay, so for that I have to input XGBoost underscore model. Okay, and then I can, if I want to see what is the value of that, so you can see this is the my path, whole path where which holds the complete S3 path for the output location of the XGBoost model, where my model is actually going to be stored. Okay, and next thing which we have to do, we have to retrieve the URI for our XGBoost algorithm container in the Amazon SageMaker. So so basically again we are going to create a new variable which is going to store that retrieved container image URL, which we are going to utilize it later for the specified version of that particular XGBoost algorithm. Okay, so going to put its container, then our SageMaker library, and then I'm going to utilize the image URIs. Okay, and then I am going to retrieve it. Okay, then I have to So basically, this total function SageMaker image URIs and retrieve is a part of a SageMaker SDK and basically used to retrieve the container image URI for that specific algorithm. Just like we have like a, Docker registry and we have to retrieve the Docker images from there. Similarly, we are retrieving the image of that particular specific algorithm. So we have to specify our algorithm name, that is XGBoost. Okay, because it is already there, then we have to specify the region we have. That's why we stored here the region, so we can retrieve it from which region, and then we have to specify the version. So which is we are going to utilize 1.7-1. Okay, so let me run by using shift and enter. Okay, and then if I see it value, you can see this is the like path or basically image URI, which I'm going to I already stored in this variable, and I'm going to, when I will create my SageMaker estimator, which is going to call this container image URI. So because it will be required for me to create this SageMaker estimator, which uh, this estimator is basically required to tell and inform our, like, it will be very crucial for our what model training, because an estimator is an high level interface which we utilize to set up and configure and run all these machine learning training and inference tasks. So it basically like simplifies all the process of using the SageMaker, and it basically encapsulate all those details and configuration for us. And you will just need to create this estimator and just started your training, and you don't need to worry about different configuration and different settings and various details. Okay, so this makes us our work very easy. So for doing that, again, I will utilize the SageMaker library. Then here will be some estimate. Yes, here is the estimator functionalities. Then we are going to specify what type of estimator we want to create. Okay, and then inside it, I'm going to mm, specify all those parameters which I wanted to use. First thing is I have to specify the image URI, which I already stored in the container variable. So because I have to specify which image it has to utilize to create the estimator. Okay, so I have specified the my path of that algorithm. So here it has to utilize this version from this region. So that is specified. I have to provide the role then to actually fetch it so that it can SageMaker can assume task on my behalf, such as create that particular instance which are going to utilize to create this and how many instances we have to create, and to store the model artifacts, to call it from the Amazon S3, to read the training result. So doing all those tasks, it requires the role. Okay, so role I already stored in the role variable, and then we have to specify the instance count, which is I'm going to keep the cost as minimum as possible. Okay, so let me wait. Yes, I guess I removed the last bracket. Yes, and after that I have to specify specify the instance count. Then yeah, we have to specify the instance type as well. So I'm going to utilize a very general computing instance. So like let keep it as minimum as required, but it should not impact the our model training. So I'm going to utilize mlm4.x large, so that will be fine. Yes, now it's correct, I guess. Okay. And again, what after that we have to specify the volume size, which is basically the size of the EBS volume which is going to attach with this training instance. And if you don't specify this volume size, it is going to be take as 30 GB as it, but we want to keep that minimum, so we are going to utilize it as only 5 GB, and it should do our work. Okay, volume size as 5 we have specified, and then there is an output path we have to specify, which we have already stored in this variable. So we have to specify output path, then uh, like this is the variable. Okay, so we have specified the image URI, role, instance count, instance type, volume, output size, and then we have to specify that particular image SageMaker session which we are here. So we will have to associate it. So I will do SageMaker underscore session equal to SageMaker dot capital S session. Okay. So, and now the final and the main important part is to specify the rules. Basically, here we are going to specify a list of SageMaker debugger and built-in roles to be applied during training. And the rules check for the specific condition, and in our case, it includes rules including rules related to creating a report for the our XGBoost model and profiling information. So let's start putting our rules and conditions so you will understand it better. So rules equal to, and then as I said, it is a list. Then we have to do rule dot SageMaker. So for this rule, I have to import the debugger library. So for that, I let me store this also into a particular variable. This is an XGB model. So let me do that XGB underscore model equal to like this. Yeah. And before that, I have to import some libraries, so let me do that as well. Import SageMaker dot debugger, yes, which you are going was importing earlier, but I told you that when it is needed we will import at that time. Okay, so first thing is we required rule. Okay, as we have to use it for the specifying rules, and then profile rule to specify that particular profile, and then the rule configs. Okay, then we have to as we are utilizing the SageMaker dot session as well here. Okay, here we have to put the from, and from the session part we have to import the training input. Okay, so yeah, now let's specify all the condition which will be required here. So then we have you want to utilize the rule configs. I am going to explain all these terms. Don't worry. What is we are doing? Just let me type it fully. XGBoost report. Okay. Rule. Okay. I have to put it as a parameter. Yes. Okay. So what it is basically doing, what we are doing here, we are creating this XGBoost report rule to create an report that provides us insight into the training progress and result. Okay. So that's why we specify this particular rule. And second is we have to specify another rule, which is the profile ruler, which for which we imported it. And I will tell you this as well. So profile ruler, I rule only SageMaker, yes. And inside this parameter, same, we have to specify. Wait, this is rule underscore configs. Yes, this profiler report. Okay. Yes. Okay. So the second rule, that is profiler report rule, it creates an report regarding the EC2 compute resource utilization. Okay. So that we have the instance profile, correct? So basically it utilizes this and gives us a report regarding what is the resource utilization when the model training happens. Okay. Then let's press shift enter. Okay, positional argument. So there is some issue. There is some syntax error which we done it. So positional argument follows keyword argument. Yes, did we? So first we did XGB. Let's check it word by word. XGB model SageMaker estimator image URI container. Okay, then role. Then instance count. We have put one instance type. We have put the correct instance type. Each volume size, output path. Then SageMaker session. Okay, here we have to put a equal. That this is the mistake. Okay, let's try it, run it again, and if there is any mistake, then we will see it. Okay, so you can see if you face any issue, you can let me know in the comment section. We will resolve this, so no need to worry about it. And so I hope till now it is very clear to you. Like we are creating this SageMaker estimator, which calls our XGBoost container, which is there stored into, and we all store all model artifacts into our S3. I guess the video is getting too much longer, so we will going to continue this, and like in next two videos we will complete this whole AI/ML project. We will do the training and then we are going to deploy it and evaluate our model. So thank you so much for watching this video till now. See you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe and like this channel.